vanilla frosting. Look like the color's off a little bit, but still that flower speaks for itself. This vanilla frosting, it's been about 63 days in flower. I've got quite a bit of amber trichomes, but the overall growth and size and time of this grow, it's time for them to come down. Yeah, look at them. They ready to come down. But you know, they gotta get out the way for the next one. So I'm gonna try to remove this top net, this trellis net here. I use this just for support. Those buds and flowers at the top start getting real heavy, they start leaning over. So as you can see, as I'm removing the net, they're starting to lean already. Trying hard to unweave the net and not pop any of these flower heads off. Slowly but surely, we getting it done. Now, believe it or not, this is the tallest I've ever grown my plants. I'm 6'2", and they were just right, mid-chest. They were tall. They did good in this AC Infinity tent. It's a 5x5. I've got 2 of those oscillating fans you see right there. I've got one 6-inch inline exhaust fan. Let's see what else we got. You can't see it, but up top we got the Medic Grow Fold 8. It's a pretty reliable light. It's plain and simple. The only thing I don't like about this light is that the adjustment for the power is in increments of 20. So it starts at, not even 20, it starts at 40%, then it goes to 60, then it goes to 80, then it goes to 100. And that's cool because it's a very good light, but I prefer a gradual increase and decrease. That's why I use a light controller on my other tents. But anyway, back to the harvest. So the main trellis net, we were cutting the main trellis net so we can pull the plants out of the tent so we can separate each one. So here goes the first one. There's 5 5-gallon pots in this tent. And I have a drying system, but it only fits a certain amount of material inside of it at once. So what I'll end up doing is I'll take 3 of these and I'll trim them down to go inside the canitrol, and 2 I'll hang inside the tent. So you'll see as I start to separate them, I'll chop them down, and then I'll try to process them accordingly. I'll process whatever I'm going to hang in the tent, and then I'll process whatever I'm going to take and put inside the canitrol. Trying to do this with minimal damage, but man, as you can see, I got a whole bunch of stuff going this way and a whole bunch of stuff going that way. But trust me, it all came out good. Look at that beauty. Look at her, she's beautiful. Got them big old nugs at the top. But now they're at the bottom. So it looks like I'm hanging this one. Looks like I've already removed all of the others. So these two I'm gonna leave hanging inside of the tent for about 10 to 14 days, as long as I can get. But being that this tent is in the house, I'll be able to control the environment a little bit better. So I want to aim for 65%, or not, 65 degrees Fahrenheit, and maybe a 60 or a 65 degree percent of relative humidity. Damn, I almost couldn't get that out. Now, a lot of people say 60-60, but 60-60 is just limitations to an air conditioning room. But ideally, you don't want to go too high, but anything under 70 degrees Fahrenheit and anything around 65 or less percent humidity is ideal drying conditions for cannabis. So we're going to remove the rest of this net, and we're going to leave them in this room. We're going to let them dry as long as they need, as long as they can. Oh, what's that? What's that? Come on, focus. Get a good shot at it. Yeah, that's nice. The lowers. I wish I'd have changed the settings on this. I'm getting used to this camera. Well, this camera's really nice. But anything that you see that's red, it's more or less purple. And anything you see that's orange, it may be orange, but not as bright and vivid as what you see, man. I don't know. This camera is kind of overdoing it at this moment, because if you look at my legs and look at my arms, I almost look like an alien. Damn, look at me. So I got jaundice. So all I eat is carrots. All right, so anyway, this is what I'm doing for the Canatrol machine. So the other plants, I am trimming the super large leaves, the fan leaves, not the sugar leaves, but I'll trim those leaves and I'll size up the branch to fit inside of the machine. And in a few minutes, I'll take you to the machine and I'll show you exactly why I'm doing this and how they fit inside there. So we're just removing all of the dry leaves and the large leaves. Mainly dry leaves. You don't want to remove too many wet leaves because they may still have some chlorophyll in there, and that chlorophyll will spill out on your bud. I don't know, people say it starts smelling and tasting like hay, and we don't want that. And so here we are at the Canatrol. And we're going to take these portions, these sections, and lay them inside the Canatrol. Now, the advantage that I find with the Canatrol is that I could dry and cure my bud in the same space and not even have to remove it. I can leave it on the stem, I can leave the leaves on it in an indefinite amount of time and come back whenever I'm ready. So it takes 4 days to dry and 4 days to cure under precise, perfect conditions. So that's what will allow me to leave them in there after they're done drying and curing. It's just the longer they cure, the better it gets, right? Right. So what I usually do is I'll fill up the machine, and when they're done their cycle, which is an 8-day cycle, dry and cure, I'll take them out, buck them down, and trim them. If I don't have room or if I don't have a place to put them trimmed, I'll leave them in there. So I'm about to end this video, but I was going to show you the origin of those vanilla frost and clones are from this plant right here. And all of the other 3-gallon tall pots that I have here are actually the next run of vanilla frosty. So we're gonna do it again, and again, and again. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you.